Welcome, my dear students. Education is not the learning of facts, but training of the mind to think. A greatest word saying by the Einstein, Albert Einstein. So, according to this, through the education, we can achieve anything. By the education, we are learning facts. At the same time, we have to develop our mind to the think genuine. Think fast, act fast, work fast, do innovative things. So, once again, I would like to welcome all of you for the a greatest digital platform by the Department of Collegiate Education, that is Digital Learning Initiative, to all my dear students. Myself, Narsimhamurthy TN, an assistant professor and an in-charge principal, Government First Aid College, Medigeshi, Madhugiri Taluk, Tumkur district. Today I am going to discuss, share some knowledge to the students, the income tax authorities, CBDT, powers and functions of Commissioner of Income Tax, and assessing officers. Let's begin to start the sharing knowledge. So, the income tax authorities, when we saw the hierarchy of income tax authorities, the Central Board of Direct Taxes as a supreme body under the Ministry of Finance by the Union Government of India. So, under the CBDT, there are two wings. One is administrative as well as judicial. Under the administrative, it comes Director General of Income Tax, Director of Income Tax, Additional Director of Income Tax, Joint Director of Income Tax, Deputy Directors of Income Tax, Assistant Directors of Income Tax. At the same time, these also called by other names also Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, Commissioner of Income Tax, Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax, Joint Commissioner of Income Tax, Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, and Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax. So, under these, the income tax officers and tax revenue officers are also there. Under this hierarchy, income tax inspectors also comes. Under the next, the administrative as well as judicial, the combination of if any disputes arising by these administrative authority, the in the assessee or the any respondents can file a apply a tribunal, that is appellate tribunal, to solve the issues or problems of from these administrative authorities. And then after appellate tribunal, the Commissioner of Income Tax appeals, the appeal will be applied to the appellate tribunal. After, if that any problem is not solved from appellate tribunal, the assessees can go for the appeal to the High Court as well as to the Supreme Court. Okay, we'll discuss the powers and functions of Central Board of Direct Taxes. So, Central Board of Direct Taxes is the topmost authority or the highest authority in the administrative setup of Income Tax Department. Central Board of Direct Taxes or CBDT is constituted as per the Central Board of Revenue Act 1963. The board is functioning under the control of Ministry of Finance under the Union Government of India. And then we'll move on to the powers of CBDT. What are the powers of Central Board of Direct Taxes? So its power has a very vast and it has complete control over the income tax authorities as well as authorities in India. So CBDT has power to make rules and to issue orders, instructions, directions to the income tax authorities for the proper administration of the act. Proper application of the IT Act is responsibility of Central Board of Direct Taxes. It has to make some rules or make some issues, orders, or giving directions to the IT administrative staff to proper administration of the Income Tax Act. To determine the jurisdictions of various authorities of Act, it fixes the jurisdictions to the various authorities comes under the Income Tax Act. To declare any organization, institution, or body as company, to authorize any income tax authority to accept applications of claim for any exemption, deduction, refund, or any other relief after the expiry date. Any accept of the claim of any exemption, deductions, or refund after the expiry of dates, and then to approve reductions of waiving the of penalty by the commissioner in excess of specified amount. If any commissioner of income tax is imposed penalty, that imposed penalty will be reductions or waiving by the central board of direct taxes. It may authorize to empower authorities with the power of search and seizure. Central Board of Direct Taxes may empower the authorities with the power of search and seizure. It's going to be search and seize uh, any institution within the purview of Income Tax Act. The board may, avoiding genuine hardship, relax the compliance of any requirement contained in section 14 to 15 and 80A to 80U for claiming deductions. So this board may be Central Board of Direct Taxes, avoiding genuine hardship, if any hardships will be faced from the following the restrictions, is going to be giving some relax in section under the section 14 to 59 and 88 to 80U, or claiming any deductions. CBDT may delegate the authority to any income tax authority below it so to discharge their duties efficiently. Central Board of Direct Taxes has powers to delegate of authority comes under its authority purview, and discharge and giving directions to discharge their duties more efficiently. And then we'll move on to the powers of Commissioner of Income Tax. Powers of Commissioner of Income Tax. So there are some many powers of Commissioner of Income Tax. Out of that, we are here discuss some of the important powers of income tax. Under the directions of Central Board of Directors, Direct Tax, he can exercise the power of assessing officer. If Central Board of Direct Taxes given directions, the Commissioner of Income Tax also act like an assessing officer to revise any order issues by the income tax officer. Commissioner of Income Tax to appoint income tax authorities below the rank of an Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax. Commissioner of Income Tax has power to transfer any case from one assessing officer to another assessing officer. Commissioner of Income Tax has the power of search and seizure. Commissioner of Income Tax is vested with the power to call for the books of accounts of an assessee, to approve withholding refund in certain cases. Commissioner of Income Tax has power to revision of orders passed by the subordinate authority on the application of assessee. If any assessee is requesting the Commissioner of Income Tax to review or the review the orders of under the subordinates of Commissioner of Income Tax is going to be revision orders. And then we'll discuss the power of income tax officers and or assessing officers. Power of income tax officers or assessing officers are to granting relief in special cases, to discover and production of evidence, to find out any evidences, or producing evidences is also responsibility of income tax officers, to inspect the registers of companies, to allot the permanent account number of an assessee, to allot the PON number to an assessee or permanent account number. He is vested with power of search and seizure within his jurisdiction. Income tax officers or assessing officer has power to make regular assessment and can issue notice of demand. Income tax officers and assessing officers power to direct any assessee to get his accounts audited with the prior permission from the higher authority. Power to refund of tax. Assessing officers as well as income tax officer has power to improve penalty for non-payment of tax. So these are the topics we are going to be discussed today. For more information, if you are interested, please go through the following references. Thank you very much for your patient listening. Thank you. Thank you once again.